Right, so as promised, I did say I was gonna do a little tour of the Lego room so far. This is about a year in the making, and you see it right there, right in front of you. No, not really. But anyways, it all started with just this little corner right here. Tiny, tiny, little corner that basically took a few months just to get ready. The shelf to the left wasn't even there during the time. My aunt gave me that big red thing right there. And that's one of my dad's really old speakers that I just flipped to the side, put that on there, and to the right over there, I basically have a table that my son used to play with his train set until he got tired of it. And well, basically, he didn't play with it anymore, so I incorporated into the shelving right here. This is what I basically had for the longest time ever. Nothing much. I will break down each and every single Lego as much as I can, or at least from what's my favorite, what not. Um, but this shelf I just got recently. Then basically right there everything sort of began. So build that racetrack right there on my own, just something I was working on because I had a bunch of speed champions. You will notice some off-brand Lego stuff, some miniature, what do you call it? Um, what's the name of that? Basically the mini Legos that I wasn't really a big fan of in the beginning because of how difficult it was to build. Like, for example, right there, you could notice those are not Legos. Those are, I forgot the name of it, but there's one company that's pretty big on them. I forgot the name. But, anyways, it doesn't matter. Once you learn how to actually build with them, it is quite fun. It is a bit tedious, but it is pretty fun. So this train track that you see here, this was actually a pretty recent addition a few months ago. I'll get into that into a minute, but right there is basically one of the first big guys that I bought, the excavator. Awesome build, all electric, definitely really fun. At the time, it was the largest set. I used to have like a little, I don't know, building type of all the construction type things going on right there. But again, this room is always on constant construction. So, yeah, everything is going to be moved around quite a lot. I even started building my own city set right there to the right. Just as far as funds go, I need to get more funds because I definitely plan to expand the city. I only have those two for the moment. But some of my first ones was definitely that big Technic right there, which was really fun to set up. It is a bit underpowered, to be quite honest, as far as what comes factory from Lego. So if you do want to upgrade it, you just got to buy a few extra XL motors and just give it a little turbo boost. Other than that, I gotta say the Caterham right there, definitely one of the most awesome Legos ever to come out. Also a Lego Idea one, really nice. I originally bought that little casing for the F40 Ferrari, which was one of my first Legos that I bought once I started the collection. But then I realized that Caterham, it is so sensitive that it needs its own spot to just relax. I will do a separate review on that one because it has a lot going on as far as the inside goes, and also just the building on it is very I guess it's an idea set. So definitely it didn't come from straight Lego, even though Lego did refine it. It came from a another person like you or me. So to the right we got the Mini Cooper, which I did hear is discontinued, so I'm really happy that I got that. As you can see to the right, I got the miniature. I don't even want to call it miniature Lego, but there's a name for it. What's that name? Give me a second. Okay, yes, it's Nano, and I didn't actually look that up. I just remembered it's a Nano block. But just keep in mind there is Nano block here, Lego, and also off-brand Lego and off-brand Nano block, because to me, I just love to build. And what's funny is definitely Lego, you pay the price, you get the quality, and it's amazing. A lot of time the off-brand, the quality is not there, and it is much more difficult to build. As far as you guys will see in some later on videos, I have shot some builds that literally require a plastic hammer to get it done. You do save money, but at the same time, it is a little bit more difficult. But anyways, from there, I think my son might have built that house or something, but I do like that mini burger. It's pretty cool. Then we got the Beetle right there, which you could buy for $99.99 at the moment. The funniest thing is, before I used to buy myself the big set and then my son the small set to do a big and mini version. As you can tell right there, the tractor and then the mini version, because he's not really too technical into Technic right now. And the funniest thing is, because that Volkswagen right there is basically, you don't just pay for the Lego, you got to pay a piece of the pie to the manufacturer who they're building upon. That little one cost 30 bucks right there. I might have paid like 20 a deal on Amazon. But either way, next up we got one of my favorite ones, which is the Volkswagen Beetle. What makes it really one of my favorite ones is the inside. I'm a big guy in black and white patterns. I love it. And right there's a Nano Block version, which actually Nano Block is way cheaper. Something like that should cost $5 to $10, but I actually think maybe like 20 bucks for it because it must be licensed. I'm not sure how that works with Nano Blocks, but as you can see, big version, small version, and I did build both of them because my son, it's actually very difficult to build these. The instructions are not at all like Lego, absolutely not. They basically put in like 10 to 15 steps into just one page, so it is much more difficult. There's the tractor right there that I just showed. The cab goes front and back. It is all motorized. It could go up and down with the tree and everything. It is pretty cool. Then we just have some undone tracks there, which, like I said, this is always a room that is going to be under construction. Still don't know what I'm going to do, how is it all going to go and everything, but again, it's always under construction. Right here, we probably have the best, and I mean best, off-brand Lego. So I bought this quite a while back, and you can make it motorized if you want. I have the motor right there sitting, I just don't connect it for the space, but if you take a look, you tweak this little guy right here. Oh no! But gravity does the rest. Normally it's supposed to make it all the way around. I don't know, maybe it's because I just haven't used it in a long time or what. Oh no, it's because it's falling off the side over there. That's why the gravity, oh there it goes. As you see, it made it all the way around. Of course, when you have the motor, it's going to go all the way around. During my son's birthday a few years back, anything that was motorized, we did a Lego party for him. So we basically set it all the way up, and it was working all day. Had to change out a few batteries, but other than that, it literally stayed functioning the whole entire day. That, including the excavator and some other ones. So basically, yeah. It's one of the best off-brand Legos you can buy, because to be honest, I do like the Lego roller coaster. I might get it in the long run, to be quite honest, but to be quite honest with you, I do like how this looks more. It's more old school Colossus Six Flags style roller coaster, and you do have to use a pair of scissors when it comes to building the track. That's the only tedious section of it, but from what I've seen on YouTube, what people do, I actually bought 3 additional sets. You could do whatever you want, as big as you want. Then I realized after buying those 2 sets, what I really want to do, I need to buy like 7 or 8 sets. So I ended up returning them and basically spending the money on something else. Anyways, in the left corner, we got the race car. Great bang for the buck, about $90 to $100. You get, I think, close to 2,000 pieces. Definitely looks nice. Right there, we got one of the smaller cars hanging over with the dog. Then that's a Nano Block right there, airplane. Then what is that? Pixel face pack. I don't think it's Pac-Man, but it's a pixel face for $5. It's pretty good also. It is the miniature. Then that's a custom bear that I built. The bear itself was doing completely something else. I don't know what it was. I think I had a shopping cart. I don't know. But anyways, I built him a little stool. Made a personal beer for him with, I think, a cigar or whatever there. It is just a regular couch. That's some set I don't even remember. That right there is a mascot to somebody. Do not know who, but I just enjoyed it for $15. It looked pretty dope, so I got it. That's actually one of the ones I built recently, except the only thing is, yeah, that was not an easy build. As I said, all the Nano Block, all that stuff there, it is definitely tedious. They put 15 to 20 steps into one page, so you gotta keep going. This was on my backlog for quite a long time. Just built it recently. Have no idea what it is, but it's pretty cool. Son gave me that on Father's Day, I think, so I built it. Then right there, one of my all-time favorite. Right there. I mean, truly, that's probably one of my favorite Nano blocks right there. And again, this is off-brand Nano block, off-brand. But it is for $9.99. You can't go wrong. I actually have that bear. That bear I did my own custom design, and another bear who sits in the jacuzzi, and I gave that to my pops for Father's Day. Very cool beer right there. I really enjoy. Then we have the huge Technic, whatever that thing is. Actually, this one was super cheap. I do remember, I think it's supposed to be like $2 to $2.50. I got it for $1.50. Then when I realized why it was so cheap, it was missing a whole bag of connectors. So I had to take apart some other Legos. Long story short, I did get it together. I haven't put any of the stickers on it just because, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of stickers though. For some Legos like that one, the stickers do make a big difference. Again, I'm one of those. I like the Legos for Legos, not the stickers, though I know a lot of people are going to hate because I know you guys love the stickers. Anyways, all-time favorite Nano block. And again, this is off-brand Nano block. But my favorite character from Mario Party 6 or any Mario in general, my boy Yoshi. And as you can tell, he is big. That Mario right there came with him. It's supposed to be on his back next to this little mushroom guy right here, which I love this guy too. He's awesome. But basically, you could tell he's very large. I think that's like 3,000 pieces. You could see pretty crazy detail. Very crazy detail. So right there in the back is probably the best bang for your buck Lego ever. For about $100, you get over 2,000 pieces. Yes, it was, I believe it's also a idea set. I was amazed to see how cheap it was. I had to buy it right away. And I think right now it's even cheaper on Amazon, like $89.99. But right there, we got the London bus. And I think that one I got for 100 and change, which it's a pretty fun build. I'm a big fan, if you guys can't tell, of building cars. Love the car sets, and I think I own almost all the large car sets. Almost. Not all of them. Like one of my biggest ones I want to get is the Porsche that they just stopped making, but for about $300 you could get it on Amazon. Then there's a Nexo Knight. I think Nexo. I'm not into all the superhero, man, all that stuff, but I think my son and his friend built. I'm not sure, but anyways, it's pretty cool because I put it right there on the bus, and it's actually very difficult for the rocket to actually make it look nice and set it up. So that actually works as a holder because the actual plane is bolted or Legoed onto the bus. And so we had an earthquake not too long ago, and everything stayed the way it was. So yeah, it shook, but it never fell over. It is a super duper awesome Lego. Right there, I don't know what the hell that thing is called. Like I said, I'm not a hater on Star Wars. I'm just not a big fan of Star Wars. But then again, I've never given myself a legitimate chance to watch. You know, I'm a binge watcher when it comes down to watching series or movies. So yeah, like I said, I don't really hate on Star Wars or anything like that. I just have not. I'm going to watch it from beginning to end. Because I know there's some truly diehard fans. I work in Hollywood, so I drive past the red carpet, and I've seen when a new movie comes out, holy, what happens. But I think that's Slave One. I got it honestly because of $200, good piece count, and it's not the Star Wars I got it for. I got it because it is big. I like big Legos, and the build. This is definitely an item for review on its own because the build is really cool. Like I don't even know how to explain. It's a slanted build, super exclusive, one-of-a-kind pieces, and it's just a super fun build. If you have an extra $200 to throw away, it is big, as you can see how it looks next to the Ferris wheel. I do plan to make this a theme park right here, and I actually have quite a few Legos in the backlog right now to do it. One of my favorite all-time Legos right here. It's huge, it's big, and it's motorized. Super badass. Really like it. I plan this to be the whole entire theme park. So yeah, that's definitely one of my most favorite Lego sets. And as I said, I am going to be doing a full theme park right there. Now off to the side right here, probably the most difficult miniature Lego I have ever done. This is roughly, I think, 4,000 to 6,000 pieces. Didn't take me that long to do, but with the instructions and everything, the detail is insane. I really do like it. It's very, very delicate. I picked it up for $29.99. Right now, I think it's like 60 or 70, but at the time I picked it up 30 bucks for roughly, let's say, average 5,000 pieces. Super duper deal. Again, this is an off-brand miniature Lego set. And then we walk over to this guy, which is a super badass looking one. Got this for $129.99 on Amazon, off brand. Now, I will do a full-length report about this car because, yes, it does look super cool and it is awesome. It could be motorized. It's got a lot of options you can tweak on the inside of the hood, and the doors are suicide and everything, but it all comes at a cost. Definitely Lego set would be like $400 if they had it. I only paid $130. Worth the price, but again, you will get a headache. The back is super aggressive. Super. It really looks like the new McLaren. Really does. Now right here, again, as I said, everything is under construction. Lego Porsche, the new one. 1,500 pieces plus for $150. Great price, great everything. Again, 10 cents a piece. That's how I look at it. Everything was fun. Now this was one of my first off-brand Lego sets. 919 Porsche. Guess the price? $69.99 for about 2,000 pieces. Literally 2,000 pieces. Because it was just a great deal. And I gotta say, this is what sold me on off-brand Lego. I'll do an in-depth video about that myself. Super great build, no problems at all. Instructions are great. Amazon right now, 70 bucks. Now, the most problematic off-brand build that I had, worse than the McLaren, is one of my favorite looking ones. We're talking about 3.5K pieces. This is the Unicorn, owned by I forget, but he's the drifter. Anyways, my really good friend actually works for Hoonigan, so because this is off-brand, it does not come with Hoonigan stickers. I'll show you guys on the full review that I do. It comes with, basically it says Hoonigan, but the letters are mixed up because they're not allowed to brand it, but because my buddy works for the company, he got me legit ones. As you can see, look at the quality on those stickers. Now look at the quality that comes with them. And as you can see, the monster emblem is also actually backwards. So, but this is definitely one of my best looking sets. I'll go back around just so you guys see. Like I said, it's a mess. It's always a work in progress, but it is definitely one of the sexiest sets that I got. There's all the backs, and again, this whole room is gonna be reshaped, everything. So yeah, as I said, the room is always gonna be, the room is always under construction, no matter what. I have a patio coming out to there, which is awesome. I get to smoke at night while the family is asleep. I got that. The calendar was given to me as a gift. Then I got right there the London Bridge. Super duper sick big rig. Now this was a full custom build. I had this railing here this whole entire time, except it didn't have the train track. So what I did was added some 2x4, some thin one, going all the way around like that. And because there's a doorway to walk up, so I built this right here. So basically, if you want the train to go around, as you can see, I just built some clamps right there. And the beauty is, look at this. I don't know, I must have just gotten lucky. It clips right into it. And all I have to do is clip that side. But anyways, it unclips just like that. And boom, it's hidden. So that's definitely one of the coolest creations that I've done in here. What I want to do at the end, because I just got into the architecture sets over there, as you can see, Empire State Building, that's the miniature Legos, and there's my favorite building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, so it shows as the train goes by from town to town, country to country. But as you can see, those little miniature Legos, they're pretty dope. They're a little bit difficult to do, but like I said, once you get into them, they're really cool. There's part of the Speed Champions collection. Favorite one, number 1 right there. I did some custom work to it. Favorite number 2, favorite number 3, number 4, 5, and these two only my favorites because I hate when the lights are stickers. So I did that custom, the lights on it, on both of them. There's some of my brain teaser toys that I have. I had that as a kid. Right now it's about $200 to $300. I picked it up at a garage sale unopened for $5. I will open it and build it, but again, I just have it there for the moment. More brain teasers that I mess with, hidden boxes and stuff like that. So again, it all started with just this corner quite a long time ago. Expanded to right there. Oh, yeah, it's a filthy mess. I even have a K'NEX roller coaster in there that I'm not a fan of K'NEX, but like I said, I just like to build. Got a TV there, just got a beanbag there just to be able to work up here. Then I got the Vegas architecture set, which is really cool. More brain teasers. There's the whole die-cast metal Hanayama collection right there. And we come to this guy. Bought this shelf for like $40, and oh man, is it a fucking ooh! It's a saver. Because I gotta say, you could make it the way you want. You can split it into half. You can do basically whatever you want. So again, maybe you guys could help me out how to remodel this place, because again, there's a backlog of Legos. There's at least 10 to a dozen different Legos that I have not built yet. But I am planning to, and again, I'm going to be doing a full remodel because as you guys can tell, I am definitely running out of space here, but I will be putting shelves and this and that and a bunch more. So we got more Speed Champions at the top, monster truck that my son loves to build, so I even bought two of them. We got this one of my first Technic sets, very fun build. Just got that recently. Very hard to see, it's a ZR1 Corvette, but I'm going to get another one to do the hot rod version. Bought 3 different sets of these just so I can have that, and that. Then we have one of my all-time favorites, first Lego set I added, which you cannot, I mean, you could still find this. I bought it for, I think, is it 150? I don't know, but right now it's well into the 300s, 2 to 300s. Off-brand right here, remote controlled, and actually almost doesn't even look like it. That's off-brand Technic, but I just really like the way the truck looked, so I bought it. It was $30 with the remote control. So it is running and everything. Now right there, I don't know what that is, but it's pretty cool. My son built it. Technic set, Volkswagen set. Bottom we haven't done anything. Built a custom fire right there. Now this guy, off-brand Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, bought for $39.99. I think 1,500 pieces. I'm not sure, but this was a pain in the ass to build. It truly, truly was a pain in the ass. It does look nice at the end. Everything is functional in it. But I don't know why. It was just a pain in the ass. You might not think that off-brand Technic. But again, this one, the McLaren and the Unicorn, definitely a headache. Nothing compares to this guy right here. This guy for $70. Best deal. Easiest to build. Easiest everything. And so after I bought that, I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be good, that's going to be great, and that one, but no, much different. Then went to some kind of thing, I don't know what the hell that is. Bought that for $8. I just got it for spare parts because you can never have enough spare parts. So bought that the way it is for $8 because it's got a lot of Technic and super duper weird Lego pieces, which is good to have in case you do order these off-brand guys and you guys are missing something. Right there we have a chess set I have not built yet. We got the Bugatti Technic I haven't built, the new truck transporter, a bunch of stuff for my son back there. Then we have a creator for the amusement park I'm planning to build. Like I said, I just need more room. I have the room, I just need more shelves. So like I said, this is all just, the Mickey Mouse is supposed to be standing over there in that shelf. I gave it a special spot. But again, you know, I buy bins. This is all sort of ghetto rigged and everything here. This comes out to the patio. I'll show you. This is super awesome to have just a place like this to do whatever you want. Yep. Second floor. So I almost get to watch out at night. We do have 6 dogs, so I get to look at the dogs, the annoying kids down there. So one day I'll do a tour of the house. We have a full half pipe in the backyard that we built because I started skating quite a lot. My son got into skating, just bought that rack on sale. Like, yeah, there's quite a ton of stuff. And so I have still all this room back here that I have not filled up yet, which I'm going to. And of course, all that, which we just use as literally just for, I guess, the crickets to live in and the spiders and stuff like that. But yeah, so I plan on all this going all the way to there. One day, one day. Again, I don't know, there's not a lot of people that are into our Connects, and I'll tell you, I'm not a big fan of Connects, though when it comes to the old school Connects, I am a big fan. I'll do my own review on this guy right here because, oops, that box fell over, made it go sideways. For 50 bucks, this was a great build. Everything was good until it came up to the tracks. As soon as it came up to the tracks, what it shows you on the map of how to build it on the guide, the tracks do not bend, so I had to literally figure out myself towards the end. But anyways, that's for a future video that I will make to review exactly what I think, because I will say this, a bit of a spoiler, I do plan, there is this connects, it's a Ferris wheel, like that one right there. Oh, we have the plane right there. And the only difference is the Connects, it costs about $500. You could get a deal on it between $350 to $400. It's a discontinued set, but wait for it. It is 6 feet tall by 6 feet wide. Yes, it's as tall as me, and it's as wide as I am tall. And this measures just above 6 feet right here. This area, well, that area is a little bit higher, but as you can see, how everything creases very, very sharp right there. So there's only one spot it's going to fit, and it's going to literally minimize every single little thing in here. And I do plan on getting it hopefully by Christmas, because I know it's a discontinued set, and I have seen it on Amazon, and I think on Amazon it's running for $500, but I've seen it as low as $349.99, basically as much as the big Porsche on, well, actually as much as the Bugatti cost right there. So hopefully by Christmas I will have that, and I will build it, and hopefully I will find room to put it in, because it truly is the largest thing that's ever been created, or at least mass produced and manufactured. As I said, I will have a Lego City blowing up very, very soon. I have 2 other buildings in the backlog over there just posted. Definitely the railroad is one of the coolest features. I'll do my own review on it later on. That's just a painting my wife went to go drink wine and paint. So you guys can guess which one is hers, which one is mine. Other than that, like I said, I'll go in depth on each and every single individual Lego here as time goes by. Also, when we figure out what is going to happen with the whole laws with YouTube and blah, 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 and this and that. And just another mention, I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's an apple, but what kind of apple is it? If you guys do know, go ahead and throw it in the comments, because not a lot of people know the heart is the same thing as that. If you guys are aware of what that is, drop it in the comments. As far as I will let you guys know what it is in a later video, because it's really really cool, but it's very difficult. One of my favorite brain teasers, the wooden lock right there. Kangaroo's very fun too, but yeah, like I said, it's a work in progress, and this shelf definitely helped me out. Empty boxes, that's one thing that I've learned from when I first started to what I have now. Do not throw away the boxes. As far as boxes, I've thrown away a lot. Now I started to keep them, but as you can see, every single thing that I have built, and that's almost the order of how I built it, because you can see that well, those are all the instructions to everything. I keep all non-brand right there, all brand right there. So yeah, it's a work in progress. It's gonna stay a work in progress. And yeah, like I said, if you guys got any help to as far as how to set this up and how to make more, anyways, like I said, to me it's a hobby, and I'm just glad I'm able to share it. As I said, I will go into more detail on every individual Lego, non-Lego, Lego, non-Lego, and so far and so forth. So, you know, that's all spare pieces, more spare pieces. I do go to garage sales and pick up things for dirt cheap. Like I said, like that Pro Builder set. Not a Lego, but still a Mega Block Pro Builder set, running close to $300 right now. I bought it for really cheap. I hang out here quite a lot. Got a TV, able to watch Netflix or whatever. And at night, I get to walk out here, smoke a couple cigarettes, and, you know, just relax. There's some dogs over there running around. But yeah, as you can see, I got a very, very nice view of just whatever happening, but don't step through that crack. That needs to get replaced. But yeah, as you can see, that's the product. It's a very large property that we live on. So very badass. And then right there, as you can see, that's the mess. But like I said, I got this whole entire attic to mess with. This whole entire attic begins right there to the right, and it ends all the way right there. So I do have quite a lot of stuff, and this game room is quite been in the making. I've been saying I'm going to make a game room for quite a long time, for a very long time. Never took hands-on about a year and a half ago. And the beauty, I could even light up a cigarette here. And normally when it's not windy, it does not go downstairs, but sometimes it does. But again, like I said, it's going to be a work in progress. I must have said that a million times, but again, like I said, I like big sets, large sets, and I am going to have all the brick cars. I'm only missing the James Bond and the Mustang, which I'm going to be getting very, very soon. And for Technic sets, the new Range Rover just came out. $200, I will get it. And the Porsche, the orange Porsche, which I think they almost created. Whoever made this, it's an off-brand. They probably made it out of the pieces from the Porsche, because if you look at the colors and the pieces in general. But again, I am planning to have all the Technics. Like I said, I got the Bugatti back there. I just haven't built it. Also, I am going to check out the Lepin set. So this technically it's not Lepin, but it would be considered a Lepin, because again, you can save quite a lot of money with going with Lepin. But again, Lego right there in the middle, you get perfect instructions, and you have a blast building it. Off-brand, you save money. That Unicorn was twice the amount of pieces, but twice as cheap as that, which is crazy. But at the same time, it is a headache. I have a partial video of me building it because it became such a headache to build that I just said, screw it, I'm not even going. Like these things, most of these I will take apart and rebuild just to film a video. This one I will not. That one I won't. This one I might. These two. Just because they were fun. Honestly, they were. You know, but anything Lego, I would love to take it apart and rebuild it just because it was fun. Yoshi, I am not going to rebuild you because you're a pain in the butt. Oh, and also I have a few backlogs of miniature Legos as well, which you could see right there. Not that I am a fan of whatever team that is. I just sort of like the looks on them. So, as you see, they just look pretty dope and stuff. Hot Wheels track for my son. Duplo, I don't know. I think I bought the Duplo to help me set up more shelves and stuff like that, because Duplo bricks are nice and big, so they can hold quite a lot of stuff up. But like I said, it's going to be all a work in progress. If I would have filmed this a year ago, you would be seeing just that by itself without even the Technic card. It would just be the roller coaster, that big Technic dude, and all the first ones I bought were just the cards, because like I said, I'm a big fan of cards, and that's why I go the off-brand way, not just to save money, but because you can't get that in Lego. You can't get that in Lego. You can't get that in Lego. But again, I love Lego. The